What is going on, world? 9:40 in the morning, Thursday, May 14th. It is day 2 of the carnivore experiment, day 2 of 100 days of the carnivore diet. I'm not going to take you guys through every single factor that affects my life today. I already woke up, did my 500 morning skips. We did our 7 a.m. workout with the click there, and I just did some reading. And honestly, I'm a little hungry. If you guys saw my vlog from yesterday, I only had 2 New York strip loin steaks, 7 eggs, and like 6 strips of bacon and a little bit of like pork roast shoulder blade. And I thought I was going to be a lot hungrier than that because I came off a 39-hour fast. But I was actually quite content and quite fed throughout the day. I had a lot of energy after my first meal. After my second meal and going for a walk, I was a little tired, like nothing abnormal, like not exhausted or anything, but that kind of tiredness has continued on to today. So again, I don't feel like my energy levels are sapped or drained or I'm exhausted or anything, but I feel like I normally feel when I'm fasting for a while. So I think this is like me not being adjusted to having any carbs in my system, because now it's day 2 of carnivore diet. I did a whole day of fasting. Yesterday I got like no carbs besides a little bit that's in the eggs there. And yeah, I'm actually quite hungry right now. My stomach's like grumbling, so I'm about to whip up some breakfast. This is actually weird for me because, you know, with intermittent fasting, I normally don't eat till at least 2 in the afternoon, sometimes 4, sometimes 6 in the afternoon or evening. So it's actually kind of weird. I'm about to whip up some food. I still have like 5 to 10 more pages of Sean Baker's book, The Carnivore Diet, there to finish. But my stomach started rumbling there. I'm actually feeling quite hungry today. So I'm going to make up something similar as yesterday, some eggs and some bacon. I got a New York strip loin pulled. And as I mentioned yesterday, I have some chicken. So I'm going to take you guys through my day today, what I eat, some of the factors that are affecting my life. It's not going to be as detailed as yesterday's video or as long as yesterday's video. But yeah, so time for breakfast.
Hold up.
I am the Hungarian experiment.
Got the bacon cooking up and some of the bacon fat that was left over from yesterday. And we're about to whip up 7 eggs. And the bacon fat going. Yeah. One thing I'll also mention as well too, if maybe you guys didn't watch the other vlog, is that yesterday I had my last cup of coffee. Again, I was like 32, 34 hours fasted at that point, and it was still like 3 or 4 hours till I ate my first meal. But yeah, I had my last cup of coffee yesterday before the carnivore experiment. Today, no coffee. And I think that's just another factor to consider here long term. Yesterday, I also mentioned my poop, so might as well give you a little update here on my poop. I actually, so if you guys don't like hearing this stuff, skip ahead about a minute. But this morning I had runny poop again, and normally I don't poop in the morning, so that was weird for me. I did my morning skips. I went down to go start the workout with the click there while we were on Zoom, and like 3 minutes before we started, I was like, I think I should try to poop before this. And I went up, it all kind of just spilled out like it did yesterday, and then it was done. Hit the toilet, nice and clean, nice and easy. But I am going to keep updating you guys on my bowel movements, so that way we can see, you know, how long is it taking me to adjust and transition to this diet. Will my bowel movements level out? Again, in the last video I mentioned that reading in Sean Baker's book, he's mentioned that some people go like 5 to 7 days without a bowel movement when they first transition to this diet. Now, I've been eating a lot of, you know, meat before this, just with other plants, you know, broccoli and asparagus and potatoes. But yeah, I'm just interested to see, and I'm going to keep relaying and trying to give you guys as much feedback as I can during this 100-day experiment. All right, it is 10:11, time to break the fast. So again, we got 7 eggs here, 6 strips of bacon. And yeah, that's my first meal of the day. I actually looked through some of the posts I made on Instagram yesterday. I figured I stopped eating yesterday around like 6:30. So it's almost about 10:30 right now. I'm kind of rounding, but I'm about 15 and a half to 16 hours fasted. So although I'm eating earlier in the day than I normally do, I'm still hitting like a typical intermittent fasting window. Again, only day 2. I'm trying to follow Dr. Sean Baker's feedback here on eating till you feel content. Yesterday, I thought I needed to eat a lot more when I was leading up to the diet, but I actually got very satiated earlier on in the day. Now today, as I mentioned earlier, I'm feeling a little hungry, so we'll see how today goes, especially after I wolf this down. I'm interested to see, am I going to have the energy levels I had yesterday after my first meal? Interested to find out. While I sit here and eat, I'm going to finish up the last couple pages I have from this book, and yeah, time to eat. Alright guys, 12:35. Had to do a little bit of editing on Matt's video here that we got coming out today. I had to change some things, but right now I'm feeling great. Definitely not feeling as like tired as I was this morning, but not like jacked up and turbocharged full of energy like I was feeling yesterday. I just feel good. I feel normal right now. Feel like normal energy levels, normal mood, and yeah, just enjoying the day. I had to actually record myself here and interject myself into Matt's video because we're doing some kind of like little fun video where Matt's reacting to a guy who's like shitting on landlords, and the guy's just got a weird perspective. So I wanted to add some stuff into there. Matt loved the idea, so I made myself pop into that video. So I actually did some recording and editing, but now I got a nice little steak sitting here all salted and ready to go, and probably gonna be heating that up in the next little bit here. I'm not like starving, I'm not like really hungry, but I definitely could eat right now. After, eating earlier, like I'm definitely like, ooh, I kinda wanna eat. So yeah, looking forward to that steak in the next probably half an hour to an hour. Alright, meal 2. It's just been sitting out for about 10 minutes. Let's chop her up. So if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, or I believe it's the last week before Carnivore, I showed you guys that I get these from Western Deli and Meats here in London, Ontario, and they actually get their meat, their beef from YU Ranch. Which is just like an hour outside of London in Tillsonburg, Ontario, Texas Longhorn beef. And I actually went and visited the ranch like 3 or 4 years back. And this, some of the tastiest, juiciest meat. Oh man. But gonna enjoy meal 2 here, get back to some video work, and just keep taking you guys through my day. Day 2 of carnivore experiments. Alright, so this is what I wanted to cook up yesterday. We got chicken leg quarters. I just cut into the saran wrap here, but look at these beasts. Yeah, look at that. I think it's almost done. Alright guys, 4:32. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling like a little tired today. Like, I'm not feeling as on point as I normally do. Again, I think it's the carb depletion and lack of caffeine, but I think I'm gonna have a nap. I'm gonna eat this chicken and see how I feel, but I'm honestly feeling like I'm tired. I'm kind of exhausted. Not like physically exhausted, but just mentally. Like, I was trying to do some work here earlier, and I was just not in the right headspace. I forced myself through the work, got the work done. We got a video up to Matt McKeever's YouTube channel, and then I wanted to edit up some videos for my channel, but I'm just not 100% right now. So I decided to kind of sit down, just watch something to gauge how I felt. And during that, I was like almost falling asleep. But I was like, I can't forget about this chicken in the oven. I'm not letting that like get burnt or go bad. So I'm gonna finish this up here. I'm broiling it right now, and then munch this down. And then I'm probably gonna have a little nap, to be honest. But besides that, like, I'm honestly quite, I'm not as full and content as I was yesterday. Had one of the New York strip loin steaks, and then the normal breakfast that I had yesterday as well too, so 7 eggs and 6 strips of bacon, and I'm feeling pretty hungry. So I'm gonna eat this chicken, see how I feel after that, and I might have to pull out some more meat for later tonight, because yeah. So yeah, day 2 of the carnivore diet there, and I'm quite hungry today and not feeling as full and content and as turbocharged full of energy as I was yesterday. Now, I expected this to happen with the research that I've been doing and just my understanding of my own body with experimenting with different diets and fasting over the years, and knowing that like without carbs and without caffeine that I probably wouldn't feel the best. I was really surprised yesterday when I felt like turbocharged full of energy. And again, I'm just excited to see how things go long term as I maintain this diet and keep it up. I find a lot of people try to speak from experience when they only do stuff really short term, and that's not what I'm here to do. I really like to experiment with things and put things to the test if I do plan on discussing it from personal experience. So again, I'm just sharing my experience and documenting it as the days go on. I'm not saying, you know, on the carnivore diet, you're gonna feel tired and lethargic. Again, this is only day 2, but let's see a week from now, a month from now, how things are gonna be. I've been hearing some great anecdotal experiences from the book I'm reading and from other people, watching other people's social media and their experiences online. Seems legit, but I think there is like a transitionary stage, an adaptation stage to this. And today I'm really feeling like lethargic and tired today. So just adapting, just getting my body used to this diet. But then I'm also interested to see what's gonna happen when I, take 3 weeks off and then transition to the vegan diet. Are there gonna be similar effects? I know like a vegan diet, there's gonna be a lot of carbs involved in that. So am I gonna feel as tired and lethargic on day 2? Again, from what I've seen, and I'm not trying to take any kind of bias here, I'm just sharing my experience, which everyone's experience is biased, of course, but I don't believe vegan diet is a great diet long term. I believe you gotta supplement, you gotta be eating a wide range of foods to make sure you're getting in all the vitamins and nutrients that you do need, and you may not even be getting it because your body might not be digesting it fully. And especially hearing some of the anecdotal experiences in Sean Baker's book, again, I heavily question, I've seen a lot of long-term vegans over time go back to eating meat or go back to adding, animal products into their diet. So I question, is carnivore good for you long-term? I'm hearing some great experiences, but this is very new to the world, or at least new, like documented to the world. I know our ancient ancestors have been eating like this for a long time, but I don't think there's a lot of well-documented experiences besides some of the people that I am studying right now who are at like 2 to 3 years. Some people I've seen are like 10 years into their journey, and they seem to be doing fine. Now, I'm only gonna do 100 days, then I'm gonna take 3 weeks off, then do 100 days of vegan, but it's just interesting stuff because I believe after this, I'm 30 years old this year. This year, before I even considered doing the carnivore and versus vegan experiment, I said I was gonna stop drinking alcohol for a year, smoking weed for a year. Now, after this year, I think I'm gonna go back to doing that stuff. So I'm really going to take what I learned from both these different diets and see what I think is most optimal for myself. Will I go through different phases and waves of like carnivore for a couple weeks and then have some plant-based? Will I have some alcohol and stuff? I'm not too sure. Am I just gonna go with the flow of life and eat carbs and eat some plant sources while I have a lot of carnivore and meat diet? I'm not too sure, but this is why I'm doing this as well for myself too, because I really want to know and understand, going forward. Food shouldn't be something that we're constantly worrying about ourselves every day, or at least I think. I want to focus on greatness in life, building skills, building knowledge, going all into my passions in life. And the more you got to think about little things like your physical exercise, what you got to do today, what you got to eat today, and what you got to plan and prep, like that takes away from your passions, from achieving greatness, from going all in on certain aspects in life. So I'm really using this to try to figure things out. Now, as you can see here, I feel like I'm talking fine to you guys, but I definitely feel like there's a buffer zone. Like I feel a little delayed. I feel, there's a cognitive slight barrier there that I'm having to push myself through to have this discussion because I am feeling like a little tired and lethargic right now, but sounds like this chicken's frying up. Let's see how it's doing. All right, 7:24. So I threw on Hercules movie because I knew it was something I wasn't too interested in, but I kind of wanted to watch. I fell asleep during that. Fell asleep for probably like 20 minutes to half an hour. Woke back up, was like, I'm still a little hungry, but I was still a little tired. So I kept watching for another 5-10 minutes, fell back asleep for another 10 to 15, and then I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm hungry. So I threw the other 2 chicken quarter legs in the oven right now. They're broiling, and I pulled out another New York strip loin steak. So yeah, today I'm definitely in this weird funky mood, so I pulled that out. We got some chicken going, but I am definitely feeling better in regards to my energy levels. That little nap that I had there definitely helped, and I'm feeling really good right now. So we're gonna pull this chicken out here. So I'm gonna munch that down. For the last hour or so I've been editing, feeling in the mood to edit and actually get some work done, which is great. I was thinking the rest of today was gonna be a write-off, but gonna smash this down, see how I feel after that, then going to eat that New York strip loin steak probably later tonight. So today I'm just feasting like a beast. It's crazy. Sleeping and feasting, wow. What the heck is going on with the weather lately? Like, it's just like foggy AF. It was snowing the other day. Now it's like hot and not hot, but definitely like foggy. What is going on, world? Jesus. Shit, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot to show you there, but I just wolfed that steak down. Went down no problem. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I feel satiated now, but I definitely don't feel like stuffed full. Today I ate 4 quarter legs of chicken, 2 of those New York strip loin, 7 eggs, and 6 strips of bacon. So definitely interested to see what day 3 of carnivore experiments is going to do for me. Am I gonna be just as hungry tomorrow? Are things gonna start to level out now that, I came off a 39-hour fast, had a kind of a weak day of eating. Today was a huge day and a little bit of tiredness. Interested to see what's going to happen on day 3 of the carnivore experiments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys made it this far in the video, I'd love if you go smash that like button, and of course leave me a comment. I want to know what you think. What do you think of the carnivore experiments? Do you think this is a little too much? Do you think this is out of hand? Do you think this is justified? I want to know. So go let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I am the Hungarian experiment.
I am the Hungarian experiment.